PDP has problems. Labour Party is non-existent because it's purporting to have a leadership that did not emanate from the people.
Mr. Kenneth Okonkwo returns to Labour Party. He was live at the Labour Party National Executive Council meeting that held yesterday, being 9th of April 2025 in Abuja. We all recall that a while ago, Mr. Kenneth Okonkwo, who was one of the spokespersons to Mr. Peter Obi in the 2023 presidential election, and a die-hard obedient leader, left Labour Party as a result of the internal crisis in the party. But yesterday, he was seen at the Labour Party NEC meeting with other Labour Party members. This comes after Supreme Court judgment that gave the party the right to remove Julius Abure as the national chairman of the party. However, a lot of people came for him, calling him coward and all manner of unprintable names. But before you condemn him too, let's listen to this and check if he's vindicated or not. Meanwhile, please like this video, subscribe if you haven't, share and put on your notification bell to be among the first people to always be notified of our new update. Also leave your own opinion in the comment section below.
PDP has problems. Labour Party is non-existent because it's purporting to have a leadership that did not emanate from the people. I was the presidential spokesperson. I was not aware that we were doing a convention. So which convention brought the executive you're talking about? If I that speak was not aware of a convention held, then you can imagine the ordinary Labour Party members. So as long as you are saying that there is a leadership under Abure, I put it to you that there is no leadership under Abure. So it's either there is a leadership under Nenadi Usman, or in my own opinion, there is no Labour Party. I have said it and I'm saying it. At any point in time, that by crook or by any way, Abure succeeds in establishing himself as national chairman, that is the day that I end everything about Labour Party for myself. I have said it and I'm saying it again.
You will leave the party?
I've already left. That's the issue. Once it is Abure. I said I am not a member of Labour Party under Abure. Julius Abure. So I've already left.
Will this impasse?
Yes.
I'm trying to think of any way it can be solved. My brain is not brilliant.
The only way it can be solved is for the courts to do the right thing.
Will the Labour
Party, not Labour Party.
Will you people get this thing together? Will this party be together and ready for 2027? Talk about, our conversation today was supposed to be about the role of opposition and how Labour Party can be providing the proper opposition, and of course we're watching the PDP and other parties as well. How can the Labour Party be providing proper opposition in our democracy if they don't have their house together? That and the fact that would they be together come 2027?
But now let me put it this way. It was not even Labour Party that said Abure is not the national chairman of Labour Party. It was INEC. INEC told the world that this man and his so-called executive did not organize a convention known to law. INEC is the supervisory body. And you're telling me one court said and one court, sorry, in the Constitution, the court is not the supervisory body to political parties. INEC said it, and they provided evidence. And the court told Abure, when Abure went to court, we don't have jurisdiction to entertain this case, meaning the decision of INEC stands. And when there is no leadership, according to INEC, what happens is that the people have gone to choose a caretaker committee to now organize the convention. It ought to be a very simple thing. But because the so-called executives must have been aligning themselves with the ruling party, in my own opinion, and that's why I said, you should not blame the ruling party. When somebody is now an outlaw, he goes to submit himself to the ruling party, and the ruling party will gladly welcome the person because they will now use him to destabilize the party. So what happened is that there are willing collaborators in Labour Party, led by the so-called executives, who have submitted themselves to APC for help, the ruling party.
Do you have any proof
and
of
they
this?
Are being used.
Is there actual proof that these people... Do you have names?
Now,
are you able to point particular people who have done
proof.
Okay.
Before the purported convention, they were saying, ticket is reserved for P2B. Ticket is reserved for OT. When INEC declared their seats vacant, and these people went and constituted a caretaker committee, what were they saying? No, The ticket is no longer reserved for anybody. The ticket is now reserved for APC. If it is no longer reserved for anybody, in my own opinion, it's as simple as that. Because you cannot approbate and reprobate. You cannot say you're reserving this ticket for this person when you were not having problem. Then you start having problem, and you're saying you're abandoning the person. So who are you now liaising with? And then the court will give a judgment and put one sentence that is an abracadabra that nobody will understand. Imagine a court saying, I'm hearing that the first time in my life as a lawyer. A court is saying this case is not justiciable. This case we don't have jurisdiction. But we are standing on the judgment of another case with different parties before the court. It's not done. So you have the hand of Esau and the voice of Jacob. And once there is no consistency, you will know that somebody is beating the drum, that people who are on the bank of the river are dancing.
I mean, it's a very shocking situation.
It is shocking. I knew we were going to get to this if we do not nip it in the bud. I told Abure then, go and conduct a convention known to law. If you win, so be it. I don't have any interest. I am not contesting for any post. I am simply looking for rule of law. I am simply looking for good governance in this country. And if we came to show Nigerians that we are the alternative that will produce the integrity they need, how can we, if our party is not doing well, how can we convince Nigerians? I am not the man that will sit down and start painting things the way they are, because it's good governance that took me to politics.
Now, in the video clip we just watched, Mr. Kenneth Okonkwo stated clearly that he will not be member of Labour Party, having Julius Abure as the chairman of the party. Now that Abure has been booted out by Supreme Court, Mr. Okonkwo is back as promised. So you see, in my own opinion, Mr. Kenneth Okonkwo is a man of his words. He's not as directionless as most of our politicians. So his coming back is very much justifiable. Meanwhile, drop your own opinion in the comment section below so we can have a discussion there.